Good afternoon. Salut in a Adlanot. Say hi, say what's up. Look out there, see the throw it in the comments. Masi show na Rosia Dun Zinige Dene Yati podcast. Heard on Adlila once again. It is address April 15. Altana Tanizani ala holy man. Satan needs altan and altlahelt alone by January the altan look enuni there it's bit as a doon it's that's not don't look enuni there hotla tananai die ha that dion de la asne so it's always good doon ziniged I know how tata dade Ron Robillard episode number 3 Gu Ron over the last few weeks bahalia tila information than a hell Cheryl North of 60 base and North of 60 final agreement Torlunk Nenon Manitoba Leon Benens Enu and Saskatchewan KIO Northwest Territories and Theot in it Nunavut area Kosi you cannot dela each one is a different one that Yanizi Tamba Nashlian is 1899 and 1906 Nihbedinia so a Ashne the King Delo about 70s and then don't and Lumiganat Day Torium at Ide don't do over the next 6-7 months I believe then actually get us that do final vote or lazy and then the whole agreement again that's a day so with that Masina hello Leon Dlanote and this coming week actually this week I believe probably on Wednesday you're going to hear the fourth one and there's 6 in total so 2 this week and then you'll probably get the final 2 next week north is 60 bosses so lots of information the next one day treaty boss tiela ranchu and is comparing the 2 artists theozi Northwest Territories Denisushina artists just is very cool connecting that Denahonal Tanolisi so all that good stuff. With that, Masi show. Hopefully, Doon Zinek Nobara Leo and Ron Robillard. Edlanet Ron.
So stile, merci.
Zona Zinek Sarket I Nishlium.
Illa Ruddila, Ilese. Yeah.
Yeah, see, they couldn't Elijah he tila within that couple hours, I believe.
Yeah. I think it was Saskatchewan time day, down there about 1:30 till about 2:30 around there for about an hour.
Yeah,
There's no change in color. Could the TV listen in the States who did that again, Mexico, Mazatlan, New York.
Yeah.
Your total blackout in Lela, your bird TV get. You the United States and the United States at the bird is in Bonri Yala.
Yeah, I know. I has TV nes and perfect la, and I know say he's nens anyway, and he that ask the far east coast the more of a totality only goes in.
Yeah, the quite Java, Atlantic province of Nova Scotia, or narrow. Yeah. And the bar is not the in the Facebook locations where it's going to hit. Yanuni Yazin or any of their lodge out. We didn't even feel the difference. Color lights stood there.
Yeah. Zoom. So, doon zinige mas hinrusin adresu north of 60 baza yail tied episode 3 la ni baza yail tied on do intro to the agreement the konisia doon zinige resource management gan yail ti ha north of 60 ni baza de orti tlant theo resources or 2 honisia bits ainli.
did negotiations when there then none done something a day that honizin would say quit and need or honestly a hard diet. That's how they negotiate. It didn't be about harvesting right study. Harvesting right state alu silo, like resource you see bars like deal the tunan liu the channel the non chai or night deal and hand or night or out a yo hill. Could you see it a needs a see resources who ye that the net with the right honest dollar and down. Couldn't you negotiations honey than it all to back a night DJ harvesting rights harvesting rights note or linen it's a definition than a song can be a tire. Only you are said that you know how. Harvesting at the Chadi Baza, not just caribou. Harvesting the to the Bazo, G, when you are see Nihuli, but out Niz and Kulidani, but out up at Avina. A yakat negotiations only they're not there. Could in be at here resource management's the resource management base there's wildlife management that you should which I did but I in Basel a fun board bits on water board the Julio a environmental review the board the Julio you catch a boards and do a year fun see on the arty couldn't need you are funny in there yet on negotiate and I deja during you are because you know you did the Corey their resource they do you are serious to you da sin to honestly yeah they don't negotiate and I dig in nuts and negotiate and I dissing who thought at least near they can you be that law did Northwest Territories it's and none of it's and there north of 60 but die quite anybody teeny ide baza halande land and waters there land and water resource management a youth ibang plants and trees on child the channel or as ayo hill night deal barely the hand you know Nigeria you a youth ibang that on a good la migratory birds geese you know you near out what to done had to nana haitil but already ano a youth ibang at sandila shwiralila tose a youth the huge did alice in the outside than it you than it I you only had art it's a the resource is would harbor the chandani on you a you can't what's an need at the Northwest Territories and a can't buy a Kwani last episode by led facilitated discussions who you listen I did the 4 indigenous groups of the ongoing process. I hear from Fanara and negotiating at there. I indigenous groups on the day the Métis or Quechua, the Athabasca Dene Nuni, or you the Bathana the Manitoba Dene. A facilitator the know that mediator a quit you are because you government Northwest Territories didn't know you get to government of Canada. A Belbeck and I did negotiate. A quit either can see it who these did resource who you see and you because you can you at least we can like that. Not Udab and can know not Uda decision making done the whole hill. Another way Sika with Holland total allowable harvest done in my theolo. I don't need what you are seeing it as it is attributed. Who none of it signed it. Who done a boards at the last. 1999 it had the self-government betlahot on. It obetlahot also a city bits here at Dina, you know. Boards they done had bits in here. Yeah, none of it, no, it had now, and there none of it, wildlife management board the bits on. None of it environmental impact review boards bits on. Water board though. You the none of it planning commission done it. Songs it gets a boards bits it. Had now you get it. Physical did done the yearly get it to the month and the none of government the year get it. You cut uni on a day resources base who you are see base. Couldn't need it overlap this scene and begin 8 day. Etena Billa Denuni overlap agreement Sana Yas Manitoba Deno Nuni Athabasca Deno Etena 2007 overlap agreement Sana Yani. That Asana Yahana de Ya at Oda Sagalate Daliha. Asa need idea another way arts and it's an Asa need idea conflict ko icha. I see Sine Anil Tudat Od Abaya Chassi Erkiski Bikiri Asabiki de la Jane 2007 as a Bunil Dozen. I it up bit Azi Nuni Manitoba Dene to other basket Dene. A ya Asia Tenabel Bigashing at Adilia Dakol Day. Nuni the real in the boards no it's real boards the Kedil real Elkisno Ha did. A ya did that board stabits is a billboard details and Hanuni on Jatena. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, decision making hotel and then nuni at the basket denedi nuni no decision here. Could no on right now negotiations de beginning diggy bit dinide. What than a tenage yard and at unadaya to decisions that's resource base at deal the base. Fasten horrend loot ahane on honi dealing. Negotiate and I did Azing the honk other the Honbalanoni there, no need the boards could deals, you have notes and it's unbanning ahas no, Nana he did her, bets and meetings so, Chad did the boy at who at Thunderly, who know at Thangayat in a chowlo, at Thanga Ura listening on Bayat you. A dani bazi did not old anuni no yet his one it on Lizzie. A dani the big night there. Northwest Territories, if you come to be connected, facilitate discussions with your resource management. He'll see her.
Resources they needed at Saskatchewan, Canada, needs only take only on the tion. So then a sultan basit at Ubergan, Nihu Tudors, a contigana done a Dene. So very interesting, Bonaria. At their boards, Gayan, wildlife environmental plant NWTs and none of it's in at the basket dene sabag currently ladder do no hayat do diebo how ku agree aliade Atlantic about
That Uhari the that boards existing boards do who done it at boards the last thing to that Elsie a tebe pasio who not just a beginning desi a hasn't be pasio he could do it cannot be none now you boards only with you boards the ladder water boards the allow a marathon the wildlife management board the allow a board only the environmental review boards of Nunavut Planning Commission, land use planning dani hapaze. A quant EU boards on this. Could a honey or another negotiate nidil namade, the negedo hand nilade, Nuniatha basket denets, a henabel board gedils and a boards it lassie. He who lit up boards whom lizzy at henab and nanakaya, Nunibekadils on seats notes. At the baskets, it maybe 2-3 seats. It had not the Manitoba then the decision making of it had not that all day government of Nunavut either the government of Canada boards disability yes can't read the agreement no it's an agreement lima shigan there at least tone doing about 470 page a beyeda law ya tira code there. Ku Northwest Territories and Hollande, Dunhu Donna Hollande right now, the Mackenzie Valley Resource Management Board, who ye ho sa. Could I get Hollande our UN land claims can 9 day honde, who you indigenous groups is Government of Canada the Billu, Government Northwest Territories the Billa. Kununi no Tali Athabasca regionals in Dutia. At Ahalade, Canada will go back to 1991 court case. Government of Canada do know the 60 rights in its Ileni now. That's why we started the court case. Board Ethnal Ye Halade, the Akwazin Northwest Territories Indigenous Groups not de unit in Oda. Yeah, did the groups such as Métis, Northwest Territories, a cage holds a bit than the Gadetio, Creacho, and Chong is on the Yatiada, it's in groups the Gadetio, who you land claims holders are at a saw to the final agreement the bits in a year. A who land claims get 9 deal in the 1970s, let's say. A who you claims done it, a who you boards get near Mackenzie Valley Resource Management Board, who ye a act la air, case a law and a big on sita bits is a you resources on a diet here, no, Thana, you can eat about the Zinnik is a resource management who run your environmental impact review boards of ye cadet you couldn't know what the annual ya quirk is a ye no helha no ta a high. Yeah, we're negotiating out of court right now. Doing the facilitated discussions with your name by us to Northwest Territories. I the board whole here, the Resource Management Board, you need the Athabasca Dene, Manitoba Dene Vicadilti, and yes, yeah, couldn't whole tie.
Nazo Yaze Bagayaltini, the last one, the Osambanashia historical treaty. Altana recognize Alianda your quit, Bek Edultianiza Altana, their boards.
That Dana couldn't have it or a Donna Katu, no Kono Tani de court Hakatu Dana Bidihu Dareu did a treaty rights to Sambanahia and so needs 1899 courts in Okono Tande, government Northwest Territories and the news and Thilots government. Betty thought that Donnet and something you cannot do. Could you be on holiday a year? Thought Donnet and Hillborg deals and who Canada doing it artificial boundaries mapping in a Canada map on you all over the place on you will I know it's this is my area. It's a Fenske Yao deed and it's a Fenske Yao jurisdiction, different laws of Hilt that dealer. A is a country in Jara, Fanats and Yajana, Northwest Territories, a boundary 60th parallel, a Ulinin Yage, a Kuli de Hanu was a Carly that dealer, asking the Radu, interview area. See, and the one who is near the day, 1905, a survey at Yandadi, 60th parallel, 1905. Koi survey at Yana City boundary ocean, say, Kununi notes in Sambalaka, 1899 law, Betedona, boundary need you don't also. Now, date on a senior ya lost that see, they're applying it to Athabasca Dene, no it's a rights passing, a unique yet a courtroom, the Rajana. Yeah. We don't recognize boundaries, Fun Kuli, at Fun Barren Ground Caribou. They don't recognize boundaries, so they do way mapping idea way to Chutambon, all the way to the Arctic calving grounds, a caribou, a barren ground caribou. Seen a day, look at it was in a halto, they have their calving, Height as a day, they go back to the tree line. Saskatchewan, northern Saskatchewan, it's in Manitoba, that's where the Fidu shelter has seen Haigatlan day. For thousands of years, they've been doing that. They've been crossing all these boundaries. They don't recognize boundaries. A unique is it that deal actually the do. We don't recognize any boundaries. At Thanuk Eborit Ilusi, no, it's the rights that you had there. That's how they use that as negotiations.
Yeah, Bannery Yana Usi dinner in Nizi Thai at 10 bars and do their wildlife management board gunning at 10 by IITida. Kura on Jare Hultare no hell field and don't done in Lauto.
Do they ilese? Do they know the rights canit are cynic is it? Do they negotiate and I didn't de a sit on not on yet negotiate and I did any information with Alyaja, negotiate and I did could do the information with Alyaja's about who need dear. Did a hand do negotiate and I didn't there, did a soda sunny took up one this needed. He need all of it. One household are only allowed so many numbers of caribou a year's needed. A Kuno di jande bang huni di helena. Could do you bang huni dia. The negotiate new deal not a boards get deal information need has on here. Resource management boards on leader, wildlife management boards at 10 Basel and information at 10 Basel and area who you need clear. Yanuni will be a part of that decision making. Northwest Territories is on board Hoslin you're the wildlife Basel and information at 10 Basel and will be a part of that too. You have part of decision making. Could do Saba on Nikusin during Northwest Territories get Yavarant, I to Washington. The one herd, the Barren Ground caribou, different bezieta, duke Tanas Asi a Yara, na Caminary Akuya away Hudson's Bay to Chotamban. A god to Nizikuya, Caminary Akuya. Sa the Beverly Julio, Beverly Lake. A Thunbulzi, a Thunuke, Tanas Asi. A year the Sawe, Northwest Territories and Bathurst, a Bezinatlina, a Nizid, oh, you see. A Bathurst herd gay, but oh, the Hoyi Bathurst do numbers like this. From 1980s, about there was about 400,000 animals. 400,000, that hurts Bathurst. 1980s, in Saskatchewan, we used to hunt them. Could do right now, a Bathurst herd do decent, it's a territory thoughts of it. Their numbers are like around 6,000. That's it, 6,000. At Ahalande, they're looking at all these factors. At one nature that deal. So there's a lot of developments happening in Northwest Territories, ice roads, mining developments, diamond mines, there's a lot of pressure from predators like wolves, grizzly bears, they follow the caribou, right? The bath and the harvesting the thala. There's not so much pressure because of the harvesting, but the thala. So there's environmental change, climate change. There's a lot of changes that are happening. Good dog, first week of April, so things are changing. Thankfully, the background is not. So a lot of factors are affecting caribou population. Calvin Dunley happy, Daniel Jarla Asina. There's a lot of those changes that are happening. Bathurst. You can't harvest Bathurst herd. It doesn't matter whether you have treaty rights or not. Numbers don't only that 6,000 animals. There's a lot of activity there. You block the road, allow the caribou to pass through. Monitoring activities is happening right now. There's a Bathurst management plan. That a 10 population of that's at the Northwest Territories. So full allowable harvesting by Bathurst right now, even though you're treaty, you can't hunt it because conservation basis. Conservation is about that. Another way so Kuli, to answer your question, another way should I told allowable harvest no need no hella because negotiating I did
do altana look ehoni there high the call it don't deal at silly in little dana help Daisy on 9 thread farmers yagana done it. So the same thing applies at the basket Dene's in it at Tenu Kondisi Hula Burha. It's the same thing, just different areas. Kond Anastanaza. At Dred I Niho di Plant Bagaya Tide there run.
During Niho di Quadi, it's negotiations there are Hilla de Beta Lark, isn't it? A 470-page document. But the treaty Quatha, Niho di Quahulizan Tierada, a Dene organizations and Kudu, ban offices on the whole law, education, NIA, it was the Economic Development Office. Those are kind of organizations that we do. Easy through North of 60 negotiations. Treaty nidil nore, notes ajara, at least not the nuni daru asinuts already the office only the whole lahas ne hotia. Niho di quankita bala de, but azidi caniban tigile to protect Athabasca Dennis rights a uni bazi, nor the 60 baza hotia. Office hall lao, staff in Dali no hadala now, treaty research Dani bazo kontiha, a baza hotia, wala.
There Torlium Bagayail to bananas there Ahut Sambanetlia, a sea Shambaye, Dion Dinur Bagayail Tide.
Hot yaga could not he Neil Eundre yaga Tiban on it had a research Dani good do ho on negotiate and that's a deal on there. Lawyers don't need a bit on consultants who need a non-researcher, historical researchers don't need a bit or all on the Tiran Earth. Could a bit oil are in now the deal. Could Nize did treaty cannot in Dynasty. I'll just use Fond du Lac as an example. Only that are Dinihara. There 3 days with a negotiate cannot in Din that deal. Treaty commissioners did Mackenzie River Kehud de Los Angeles, where for resolution where for Great Slave Lake was it's Yehud did you look at that the Narad de Treaty First Nations that the Haral are you the Narad de Yahu Delo. It is then it's about a 3-page document map the hill. Ben not Sabanare it is no only because it is Henut Anna. Translator the Honu Nilenako. Fond du Lac Yahit then another then it's in translator and Linda Dilako. You they taught Zine Bonats in Dene that there. Taught Zine negotiate only the non it on what's it and no Hadayaki. Then a quarter down Linisiku. Bill no other Nisi. A yara do Hilchu, it's a lot about Hilchu and that day. We're not gonna sign on this treaty. You need Nina Orut Aha Rutni Adatini. Even at that time in Lidatina. Quay you can't equally a soda hard Zino to Bangayot on la Jara, a kind of Salas about Hilchu. And then they signed on that Treaty 8 adhesion to Treaty 8 to Yolana. A treaty in the Cha. So even you where Northwest Territories it's a great for resolution only the Thutsukeo, Alberta, Saskatchewan, you signatories to Treaty 8, right? It's the same document that we our leaders at the time when you signed it different dates. A can't obek and that's in did hot in Anna. Teddy dance at the begather kilo, hit Abeda lading or you dance a hurry. Ya do not hear who you did ya than some Mikael Kurizao, then a Hadon il Tano, Kuli known than a BH Adani than Yabrin Nilia.
Nezo. There ni Mackenzie River board Zubaga Treaty 8 na Chala, see Treaty 8 it's asked course even though not say let a cola test how not serious at their boards that an NWT Treaty 8 area. In la that deal I want to see a base even though treaty rights nets in a cola do.
In Lasa, if you have treaty rights day, you can hunt. We use an example. There, any thought at Thunder Deal at the Basque region, about 5 years, because I Thunder Deal down there. Kuduk over here at Thunholland, during Manitoba, Dene, Benaneke, the Saizi Dene, Julio, Saizi Dene First Nation. Here to do lake here at Thunholland there, because that's a daily because we go hunting there, even though we're from Saskatchewan, we cross the border to hunt and stuff like that. As long as we consulted with the First Nation, for to feed our families, it's okay. Like consulting with them, because you go onto their territory, right? And
Yeah, it kind of leads into my next question. Then in a core the Dene you kind of you touched on it a bit. All three Athabasca Dene bands. It's
the three Athabasca bands got name yel tilen the niho di kwa the treaty office di la. Koi a bath on the go the Dene the harvesting negotiate real Dene then as on ba office ho on the regional office. Look, I was going as at the end of the day, on the agreement deal, the three Athabasca bands say they're going to have to sit down on look a location I see on there because an office ho on say. So if the office say it's just for conversation, I don't know office P ho on that did not correct dana. I add that the Halande not correct then yet here not correct is needed harvesting persons gathering hunters and gatherers then talking at here a hunters and trappers organizations a sa office need the regional office a office about la halande sa some three Athabasca bands halan now do suit the information kanima yel tilela total allowable harvest at tan bazit which are the bazit who trapping nani bazo do that then it's and then azi then a coral day like for hunting, fishing, and trapping nani bazi all that information there that office then it's in the how did policies you can going to halande you the alt suit thani to then it's old hajalande what it is senior really on another monroe jare the office had then a higher tila ella. It's going to be the spokesperson for that the hunters and trappers had anyhow.
Yeah, so could directorium and al dande the board of directors who can see the who liaison Saskatchewan AI tie within that community future career opportunities on this under it and socially then going to see conservation officers.
I couldn't liaison. I don't need the whole capacity had only the somebody kill up that than on the like any delayed than Adam will Kandazala. Cut uno la that guy do your office know how not on somebody do training do the bird the hell is not still here. Yeah, the whole the three communities tonight deal with us this connote training day. This area had trained out the environmental review on the Basel. Biologists only the conservation officers on the did that training know how online it's not treaty rights no it's education had only education notice when I did and I needed that to get our degrees. Yeah, we're fortunate in that way. But we take advantage of that and take them say jarab or ala another nuni already treated no ha office the here gone staffing these no it's and no bath and but no none of them are near to manage our land. We're the ones that are going to be doing it. Well, I'm hoping that a lot of young people that are listening this cannot do basic this cannot in this one environmental basic need basic land management do biologists we're going to need a lot of people like that.
Yeah, then I know PAO conti see then at Theosi Planet Dela your training down Leon Design University and I believe SIITU conti see a lot of opportunities in the future. Then I go there, but then it's not Daryl in it on this year base Ron and as Duhun's in get the resource management guy it's in questions it's in on the Bahonese a teeny aren't you then
in that merciness and not I thought like he do see when chasing the treaty basing at it's something that's huge. Dane yenere needed at here the hon it's an office notes and they know it's an office on good Prince Albert. The office PA who not delay notes office no was not delay no door car hasn't who I see been deal there we don't ehone donut onuke baya tire yati ila deals yet yeah, so I'm encouraging people not to do that. You're not clear about what North 60 negotiation says. It's an phone or late ho, it's an office on no delete ho, website down the it's in a Facebook. Could do the questions and what's in the new show. Next session I can answer some of those questions too as well. But I encourage everybody to be positive. Then a soft need, then a dual need, had unani dane hiti had with 80 design. Do a hilit did it so are we delonly halenone because there's very few of us left at the Athabasca regional union and all the area treaty 8 treaty 10 on look ya to get done as on is it then I nuni done hiti it's 80 de sampling what's any had in it but other nights are there ya can't a negative yet he on his zona in the sea a could be ait in lesson in the don't in on a here a sea been nile dem become it's a phone or so no caru yet we can explain it to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kondi negativity, colonization ontala, right? It separated us from each other, and we cannot do that in that way. We got to be positive. So, Ron, dunzinige mas siner usio and another day there's a lot of stuff that we can cover here over the next couple of weeks for sure.
Merci. Well,
merci.
Yeah.
Salot in a qui Ron Robillard de la Salano Halyail North of 60 resource management. Ron Bruth on it resource management. Harish Kurlaja Saskatchewan Gaya resources boss yet today. Maybe Scott Moen government, SAS party. Dre ni bets and lien te zenu todat ilosi I kondigande altila or de chenu to konti se la base kudre antne de yanisi thade that uit erin throlisi which on new to that bodayin it way now and all that good stuff to Tich adio that on short holio and nila it I konti se so very good Denisutlina perspective today north is 60 resources base but atamba leo ninu ledilu koniganya tila ni nail chudat udanet orange throw lesiha at Treaty 8 and Treaty 10. So one of the things I guess dalu 12 in there you cannot dela says nene the Denisutlina not de kosi Manitoba AI you cannot dela the north is 60 agreement boss torlion sa adala nai Saskatchewan the hiant ila it's not just Athabasca nations there tank 2 Tazin 2 and bottom of the lake Fond du Lac aida hiant ila there's Lac Brochet Northlands dene Sutlene Sayizi dene Kecho dene Dadu Northwest Territories and dene Kodani dende maybe Estibaneru Nila Tassan Saskatchewan dayi Gahodila. This is the greater region north of 60. So much more than it's a way of life. Don't unwach aniazi dene tha and Gani Ron ko dilai beneru nilde asum bagaru yarul inde Betsy Prince Albert office and yausade questions no hits inde there is a Tamba new link at www.nuhenene.ca. That's NUHENENE.ca. Athabasca Dene Sulina final agreement on North of 60 Facebook page go a year to the reception at adnlc.ca. Kudi bezan funa Hlenu Sunday 306-953-7287. So more information and but in websites on Duhu Gani Sena Liasa, maybe they're preparing Dre Denashadi Gidiha. Probably Hait Azuni Dere Christmas Touts Eno. So it's still a Lunake Nenta Baganata Dea till it's finalized. Another thing too, Dre Gani Ron Yagayan Tiedre at 10. Dog at Azu and that no boundaries hinya. Ku denesulene ten el delon de la it abazi or linisa nahin dene ya te tenotzi Torion the sun Torion balhi dalon the sun migratory and dog not desi so Eit adani vanya a aladre north of 60 began as it did no boundaries Kuyi Saskatchewan the Recola de Sins and the one of the first episodes Ron Tinila a year quit or het ilinisi right then an auch dilnisa da hut I tambanashia nisi is on like is and Eit arad dila dena yeganat de do Benin Chu and because now he then it and I go to allow and recognize al yelu could do recognize al yare a boards dealing a death you kuyi attend base seek and at a date a the base then a hell death you like then a hell the Teot and Northwest Territories so everybody gets a say DC a la the whole law so then I go the county seek and out day no Sunday no nenes and then I new to the chop really then it's really on a lot of cool jobs careers but attain now na though don't get ni big ni yasi you're alone now so a lot of good opportunities nest thanks under and then north of 60 for all the then you cannot there and ni nile chude dog ni nile chusi you're bit get claim plot of land who live sunk a yonel cernal ide you're the yonanti da basut ilala once a agreement yal yare kudaha inna snide kani it's possible bona need the but maybe no it's the cause you cannot data sa go so with that masi na ho sin selo dina dun zinege tlot sala sal hun tadultiu we'll be back on here probably Wednesday or Thursday probably Wednesday. This weekend, Chippewa Prairie Wolves, Senat de la Native Provincials, Alberta, and so I salot de la Bohol Sanastra this weekend. And next weekend, we'll be commentating hockey live from the Art Hauser Center in Prince Albert First Nation. You can go and check out the poster, check out my YouTube, my TikTok for more videos. And congratulations, Helian. Championship dancer, Helion de la Zinega Dance Off National. Boy, be nice. So with that, have a good week. Must see show. Have a good day. Aho.